What do you say to someone who's tried or who is just flat out tired of hearing about racism? And they would argue, hey, part of the reason why this is still a problem is because we keep bringing it up. It keeps making the nightly news. What would you say to somebody like that?
Sweep it under the rug, it's still going to be there. You know, if you act like it's not there, it's going to be there. If you talk about it, at least bringing it to light gives the opportunity to address it. And however long it takes, it demands a commitment to doing what it takes to mitigate or alleviate the issue. So I don't believe it's because we're talking about it. I believe the reason that we're talking about it is because it remains an issue.
Man. Great quote. Yeah.
And I think it is the type of conversations that we have. If a person tells me they're tired of hearing about it, or this just fuels it, I think the conversations they're having they are one-way conversations. This is great what we're doing here today, because now we're having a dialogue, we're having a conversation, and we're having a back and forth. But when you're listening to sound bites, when you listen to somebody just tell you something, and you have you're not in there engaging, you get tired of that. But when you're in one-on-one conversation, and I'm sharing my heart, you sharing yours, and you asking me questions, I'm giving you answers. You ask me, well, why you answer like that? That's a whole different thing. Yeah. So I think if somebody's tired of it, I think we might be having a conversation in the wrong way.
And you have to ask yourself, Jesus says to love thy brother as thyself. So who is my brother? Who is my neighbor? When the Samaritan was going down to Jericho and leaving, and on that road, a priest came by, a Levite came by, but only the Good Samaritan stopped and helped. And not only helped, but bandaged him up, took him to a place that he could stay, and also provided the money for the care at this acute care in the first century, and said, whatever else I owe you the next time I come through, I'll help you with that. And so we have to ask, do we know who our neighbors are? Yes. And so that's a
great quote.
Yeah.